letting some more people in. We will start in a couple of minutes. So, hello everyone. We are live for our 7th NAP On Air webinar. I'm Noel Zografos, and on behalf of NAP, I'd like to welcome you all to NAP On Air series, webinar number 7. For those new to NAP On Air, our webinars present our strategic partners, covering a range of topics, giving insights, tips and advices on innovation and technology adoption, and getting us ready for the challenges and opportunities for the future. Today, our technology partner Cargo Hub presents Cargo Claims Loss Prevention Platform. The IATA Innovation Awarded Cargo Claims Platform serves a portfolio of leading cargo carriers, which helps their shipper clients to quickly resolve claims in a consistent way across multiple carriers, even when the airline operates its own claim platform. So on our panel today, Cargo Hub Managing Director, Mr. Raul Paul. Hello, Raul. We'll be explaining how this type of technology fits exactly with the NAP strategy and harnessing new systems and technical methods to improve the efficiency of its members. The webinar will last about an hour. With Raul on the panel is Mr. Christos Pirou, you know Christos, our CEO, and Yelena, our Business Development Manager, will be gathering and asking all the questions that you have submitted in the Q&A section at the bottom of this Zoom window. So usually we take about half an hour for the presentation and about half an hour for the questions and answers. If you come up with more questions and suggestions after the webinar, please feel free to email us. This webinar is being recorded, and we will be sending our members a summary with the links to the recording and presentation within due course. So I would like to welcome Raul. The stage is yours, Raul.
Thank you very much. Not sure, I'm already seeing a presentation in the background. Do I have to share my screen, or is it already active from your end? Mario, I cannot hear you.
You have to share your screen.
Okay, good. 1 second, please.
That's it. We can see it.
Perfect. Thank you very much for the opportunity and the introduction to share a little bit about the Cargo Claims and Loss Prevention program, the platform basically we have developed in 2012. We started building the platform to create more transparency and standardize the flow between the shippers, forwarders and airlines, obviously because of the huge inconsistency in that area. We have been challenging the market since 2015 when we received the IATA Cargo Innovation Award to board new carriers, new members on board. And over the last few years, we have boarded some major cargo carriers. And hopefully we will, and I will tell you a little bit more about that after the presentation or at the end of the presentation. We will be able to board and join new airline customers this year as well. So cargo claims, it's not just about the claims process. We also would like to introduce a little bit about loss prevention. And basically the platform supports, it's exactly what you can see in this screen, to allow submitting claims not through each individual airline portals, which is in most of the cases the situation, but to manage all your claims, the full claims process within one platform with all the tools you need to follow up and to control your process from all the financial aspects as well, and communication, obviously, and to submit the claims to any of the carriers which are a part of the contract of carriage. So the reason why, already introduced a little bit, because the air cargo industry is lacking of a transparent and standardized claims process. I'm not sure if the attendants for today have experienced or are experiencing claims difficulties, but sometimes it's really difficult to submit the claim to the right parties. There are many different airline portals. Some airlines have their own requirements. Communication takes long. So basically, that's the reason why we started to challenge the market to put uniformity in this area. And luckily, we have already boarded some nice, very professional airline companies to supporting our mission. And how? Well, basically, the standardization and the optimization of the flow is important. We are trying to put tools in place, not just to simplify the process of submitting claims, but also to offer the airline customers with sophisticated tools when a claim is being submitted, that they are capable of retrieving the right relevant information from all their stakeholders, including ground handling companies, to complete their file and their information in order to reduce the claim recovery cycle. And that obviously will help the shipper clients to increase the customer satisfaction, because if the outstanding losses and payments take long, then it will not have a positive impact on the competitiveness of the air cargo product. So we have developed a cargo claims platform. We started with the claims, the cargo claims handling side, basically. And now we also have the loss prevention part of the scope included. And as already repeated a few times, we are offering a multi-stakeholder platform to submit claims to any of the transport modalities within our platform. The scope of the presentation today is the cargo claims process, how to file a claim. It's basically focused on the premium part of the application. I will tell you a little bit about the freemium model as well. The visibility on how to control and to follow up claims once submitted. I would like to explain a little bit about the loss prevention management part, and also a short slide about how we are able to use the available data in our application in the database environment to turn it into the right monitoring dashboard information with the KPIs important to control the quality of the service you're buying from the airline customers, vendors. So filing a cargo claim, how does it work from the perspective of the claimants? We offer a standardized format to submit a claim. That's the start. We have all the relevant cargo claim elements in place, where you can complete the data, the air bill, obviously, when we are talking about air cargo claims. We also have the ocean and the road to cargo claims module available, the shipper information, then whether it's a preliminary or formal claim, and obviously the aspects which are relevant to the preliminary notice of claim, or formal when you need to complete the invoice value, cost of repair, and obviously the final claim amount. When the cargo claim form, when the template has been completed, we offer a ready-to-use contact address book. The application based on which airline is being claimed is showing the target email addresses within our application, and automatically the format of the preliminary notice of claim or formal is shown up in the email template, and can be used together with all the information which have been submitted in the template to file the claim to the carrier. This is an important part, because not obviously all the carriers are unfortunately using our application, but there are, I think, 8 carriers on board in this stage. But if the airline is not a member of the platform, the claim notification will be sent to the target email addresses we have set up in the application. Obviously, you are able to add your own contact details, or sorry, not your contact details, but your recipient email addresses in there. Maybe you would like to put your client, shipper client in CC, that's possible as well. So they will receive an email, but if the airline is a member of the platform and is actively using our application, then the data will be shared in their account and we will be offering them all the tools to efficiently follow up. So this is how the format looks like. And basically it doesn't really matter if the airline is actively using our application, a member of the platform or not, the emails being sent, the claim is being sent by email. This is an example on how the claim note is being standardized. All the information is being put in a specific order to very easily identify on what the claim is about. It will be delivered by email, as already explained, and some of the carriers which are out there, for example, Qatar Airways, but also Turkish Airlines, they are using basically our format to capture the data and to automatically push this data in their own claims environment. So we're also moving into a standardization in that aspect to allow carriers not using our application to efficiently capture the data in their own system. When it comes to visibility and the follow-up, once the claim is being submitted in the platform, it's also available in the account of the individual user of the forwarder organizations. And as you can see, once the claim is being submitted, you will have a complete overview of all your claims in the dashboard. This is an overview. It's based on the available data elements in the application. It's quite flexible, so you're able to define your own overview. And in this overview, you can see the claim type, whether it's preliminary or formal. You can group also make specific queries on that. But you will also see when the claim was created, when it was last updated, who's responsible, follow up, what is the actual status, which airline is involved, and obviously also if there are any financials, what the final claim amount is. In regard to final claim amount, the claims can currently be submitted in any currency, but the application is automatically converting it to US dollars for claimants, but for airlines as well, to allow them to create a complete overview from the financial perspective on how much litigation is out there and how much money can be should be paid or can be compensated. For updating claims and records, this is a part of the application. It's a part of the framework. At the moment, the presentation is based on cargo claims, but the tools you're currently seeing in the application, they apply to all the modules we have in the application. To update records, for example, you can see the data panel on the left where the cargo claims data was captured, but we have also the possibility to send the emails, as you have seen in my previous slides. All the communication will be captured in the application, but you can also upload all your documents, CCTV records, pictures, it doesn't really matter. Everything can be uploaded and updated to the record, including defining tasks, notes, or creating documents for templates. So if there's, for example, a release which needs to be signed, we can automatically put the default templates in the application. So any kind of record or document can be created based on the template, but will be completed with all the variables of data which is available in the application. Obviously as well with all the audit trail information, like who uploaded what kind of information and at what time. So everything is recorded in the application. Updating a claim to formal, as an example. So when a preliminary claim has been filed and the information is to be completed in the file to submit a formal claim, on the left side we have the financial data panel information. You can complete the information, the invoice value, cost of salvage, for example, and any other relevant information, including the documents which are being sent to the carrier. And once the final claim amount is set, automatically the claim type is being changed into formal. And once the claim record is being updated in the application, the airline then will receive the notification of the formal claim and can process the claim from there. Again, If the airline is already a member of the platform, it's very easy for them because all the data will be automatically updated in their own CRM cargo claims environment. So they can immediately sort the data and verify the data and start processing the claims information. You can see as well here claim aspects. So all the elements which have been submitted or were a part of the submit process can be retrieved in the file, so you can very easily identify what all the elements of the claim is about. So the application basically offers the possibility to manage your claim in a digital environment. The claim data record is there, files, attachments, tasks, notes, messages. There's a liability calculator which helps our customer clients to verify based on the kilograms involved what the maximum liability is for the carrier. So it will give you an indication as well on what kind of compensation can be retrieved from the carrier, even if the invoice might be a little bit higher or lower. And yeah, all the data elements to process and keep track on data is available in this environment. 24/7 available. It's web-based. You can access the application anytime from anywhere. And then the part where loss prevention steps in, because in most cases claims are being filed when somebody's notifying the forwarder or any other party involved that there is a financial loss. But there is a process and a huge part of the process involved before the actual damage and the claim occurs. And that's where our loss prevention program steps in. So how does it work? We're offering an event manager and also several modules, for example, to register cargo damages, supported by a mobile app as well. It's an integrated solution within the platform, where incidents can be registered, can be subjected to investigation, depending on how critical something is, a major loss or a major impact with a very high severity, that they can be investigated. Root cause investigations can be done, and based on the available countermeasures, corrective and preventive actions can be set to make sure that incidents which might lead to damages, cargo claims, and any negative impact for customers will be preventing from happening in the future. How does it work? It's a module integrated in the platform. It allows you to define any kind of, to register any kind of incident. We have the title there, for example, incorrect information in the customs declaration. It might not lead to a damage to the cargo, but it definitely might lead to a delay caused somewhere in the process. We are offering the possibilities to register these kinds of incidents, actual incidents or even potential incidents, which might lead to a complaint or a claim. So the application also offers not just the possibilities to submit claims to carriers, but for forwarders also to manage claims which are related to the third-party liability, where actually the forwarder, for example, might have made mistakes or errors and could be claimed for incidents. So basically, all the information is there to put all the relevant information in the module, whether it's a cargo-related event or not. So it's not just related to cargo, but it basically offers organizations to contribute to continuous improvement and business excellence in a quite a broader scope of the organization. Security certifications, ISO, TAPA, ISAGO, authorized economic operator elements, all these things are related and covered in the module. It provides you the possibility to put the risk classification there. So if something happens, you can define whether it's a financial impact, customer relation impact, maybe something with licenses, maybe something with health and safety, if you're dealing with pharmaceuticals, for example. And once it happens, once an incident has been registered, automatically the stakeholders in the organization who wants to be notified about it will automatically be informed about the incident based on the information submitted. Our application at the same time offers a risk assessment. So if any kind of incident applies in the organization or happens, the system automatically shows whether it's a low, very low, high, or an extreme risk for the organization. In this specific example, there is one piece, 35 kilos of pharmaceuticals. I think that the setting was severity of the event was major, and the chance that it could happen again was probable. So therefore, the application shows an assessed risk very high, and basically gives you the indication that investigation is required, and it will offer you all the possibilities to follow up the root cause, the investigation, and to provide all the overviews for the organization on what kind of events happens in my organization, where I need to put better quality and control in order to prevent these things from happening. So this is an example of the overview of the records which have been submitted from the perspective of loss prevention. It's in Dutch, unfortunately. Some of them wrong weight, customs declarations were wrong, wrongly located cargo. So basically, it provides you an overview on what is going on, who's responsible for the internal follow-up, and it also provides you with the possibility to register and to complete your records, same as the claim records, with all the elements which are subjected to loss prevention. So this is an example of external responsibility, who's responsible for follow-up, what were the contributing factors for the fact that this happened, miscommunication and a missing standard procedure, and information about what kind of corrective action has been put in place in order to make sure that from the quality perspective, these things are not happening anymore in the nearby future, which will help you to prevent any kind of forms of liability. Again, the platform structure is the same. It doesn't really matter if we are using a cargo claim record or a quality event management record. It's one record with 24/7 access, and it will provide you with all the information in a digital environment to control the quality of your process, to put loss prevention activities in place, to create a better quality of your service, and therefore to contribute to an increased competitive of the air cargo product in your services. If all the data is available in an compliance framework, cargo claims loss prevention framework, we can use that data to provide you with insights, loss prevention insights. And this is an example on how we have, or how we are pushing our data into the loss prevention KPI environment. And it will give you an insight on, for example, the cargo claims area. How many claims did we receive with the aspects of damage? What is my top 10 of origin where the most of the claims occurs? We can also show you the number of claims, preliminary, formal, per destination, per carrier. So we are able to completely provide you with an overview of information, with dashboard information, and put the right KPIs in there to steer on quality and loss prevention in that aspect. We have completely finalized the KPI dashboard environment for airlines at this moment. So basically, we are pushing a standardized KPI cargo claims and loss prevention monitoring tool for airlines, and we're in the process of doing exactly the same for forwarders. So we have a completely standardized overview of KPI dashboard information, but obviously if the information is available based on specific requirements, we're able to customize this as well. So we're offering a fully integrated application with not just the possibility to register incidents and to submit records and information to carriers, but it's a complete CRM application with the possibility to add different modules to the application from the perspective of loss prevention. But there are many others in our framework available as well. And here you can upload documents, you can print documents, adding notes task. Basically provide you all the tools you need to eliminate Word documents, Excel, and all the other maybe physical paper cabinets to control your administrative process in this area. In regard to cargo claims for forwarders, but also for airlines, we're offering a cargo claims portal as well. So for airlines, we have the cargo claims portal where claimants can submit their records. And once the claim is being submitted in the application, automatically data is available in their accounts. and the same applies for forwarders. So we are able to provide a completely controlled cargo claims loss prevention program for forwarders within their own entities. But if there is a corporate global account or control available where things needs to be reported, and I know that some of our customers are still not all our customers who are using our application, but within the group, different stations have to report, for example, claims exposures per carrier and the financials in Excel. Well, that's not needed anymore because with our centralized claims management setup, if we provide access to the head office, then obviously they will be able to see all the information from all the individual entities at the same time, and they can monitor, control, and follow up as well all the data. So this is a decentralized setup with the possibility to add a cargo claims portal for forwarders as well, which allows forwarders to offer an additional service to shippers, where shippers can submit claims directly into the portal of the forwarder, and from there follow up the process. I already mentioned a little bit during the presentation that the cargo claims platform, loss prevention platform, is not just about cargo claims and the loss prevention aspect in the area of damage, loss, and delay, but we're offering a complete quality and compliance framework with audit manager, damage reporting tools, crisis management tools, training managers, ULD control, a lot of stuff also for electronic handshake protocols for transferring of cargo to handling companies, and the mobile suite is being launched as we speak to support all the elements of our platform. So to wrap up the CCLP program benefits, we're offering a web-based solution which enables organizations to very swiftly move into our environment with an optimized control of the handling process with low entrance fees. A 24/7 help desk is available, and based on our expertise, which we have gained over the last few years, and also based on the best practice insights we're able to learn from our customers. We are also offering process optimization support to discuss issues where our customers are facing problems with, to offer a best practice solution with consultancy as well. The loss prevention insights with all the KPI information is also something which is currently very welcomed by a lot of our customers. And based on the tools available in our application, if you are able to control your process, to increase a very clear communication and transparency, and to put more quality in the overall process, then we are able to improve together with our customers, improve quality of service, and therefore increase a better customer experience for your clients. So basically, this is the information I wanted to share with you. This is mainly focused on the premium part with all the tools we have in our platform. We have a simple solution for forwarders to submit claims as well, which I really would like to add. There is no registration or how do you call it, a license model for that needed. You can just go to cargoclaims.aero. You can search for a carrier and start submitting a claim. So in principle, our platform provides a freemium model, no charge involved, to very easily submit claims. But then you will not have all the premium features which I just shared with you in this presentation. And it will only allow the users who have submitted claims through the portal to have an overview of the claims in their own account. Because this is an enterprise account, you can connect a lot of employees, and you can see together on what is pending in the process, and that's not the case with the freemium part. So this is the information I wanted to share with you today about cargo claims and loss prevention, and obviously I'm open for any questions you might have.
Thank you very much, Raul. We have some questions, and Jelena I think has wrapped
Yes.
some of them. So please, Yelena.
Okay. Can NAP members use the system for claims on for any airline?
Yes, we are offering the solution to submit claims to any airline. The thing is, and that's quite something we're struggling with as well, that a lot of airlines also, there are many airlines out there which have their own cargo claims portal. And obviously, in order to increase the efficiency for them, they are pushing their customers to use their portal. So that is something we faced during the beginning of the launch of our platform very intensively. And one of the airlines we were a little bit fighting, I would say now, we're struggling with was, for example, Qatar Airways. But at the moment, they are using our standardized format to interface the data within their system. So the answer is yes, but it's still unfortunately a common issue that some airlines are pushing their customers to submit claims to their own portal, but it's not a requirement based on the Montreal Convention. So if you are submitting a claims by any means of using our application, it should be accepted, and we are supporting the communication process in the event that any of the airlines are making life difficult for the shipper clients.
Okay, so if an airline is represented by GSA in one country, does the system address the claim to the GSA or to the airline directly?
Very good question. The system does not automatically assign the claim to the GSA when the claim is being submitted to the portal, but we are offering a GSA solution as well. Carlos Airlines, for example, in the Netherlands is using our application with multiple stations. And basically, if there is a claim in a specific country, the forwarders can submit the claim to the GSA. And from the account of the GSA, the data can automatically be shared with the airline. So this is how it's being set up.
Okay, thank you. Next question, is the system also workable for claims on delays of over 21 days as per the IATA carrier conditions of contracts, or is it only valid for loss and damages?
No, it covers the full scope of cargo claims aspects. So loss, delay, and missing cargo, doesn't matter. Any type of claims is being supported, and not just for air cargo, also for the ocean and road transport.
Okay,
so it also covers delay.
Okay, clear.
Yeah.
If someone has a small business with limited amount of claims, can they still join the platform?
If there is an organization willing to use our services, there are two possibilities. If there are really a limited number of records with a limited number of people working in that organization, we advise to use our freemium model. They can just go to www.cargoclaims.aero and they can look for the carrier based on the name of the carrier or type the error bill, and they can start submitting a claim without any costs involved as well. But if the organization becomes larger, we experience the need to create more visibility and control of the overall process, and usually companies would then request to upgrade their accounts to premium. So the answer is yes.
Thank you. Can one use the system on claims to third-party suppliers such as consolidators, GSAs, handlers, overseas cargo agents, or it works exclusively for claims directly with carriers?
Yes, it's definitely possible. The application supports by default the communication to the carrier, but if the target email address is being removed and based on the address book information, a GSA or a handling company or a consolidator or anyone else is being involved in the or being added to the record, then yes, they can be included in the communication string as well. So also, yes, we support that completely.
And is the platform compatible with other systems? For example, do we need the API?
We have an open API in our platform available, so we're able to export the data to the cargo claims loss prevention environment, which is already up and running. And from there, we are providing an open API. So based on the open API, the communication can take place with any third-party application.
Okay, thank you. How can one track the status of the claim?
The status can be tracked by logging into your account. Obviously, that's the first step. And if the airline is the contractor involved in the contract of carriage is using our application as well, then basically based on the status which is being set by the airline, the actual status and the tracking progress can be monitored. And for example, Amerijet, Polar Air, Atlas Air, Airbridge Cargo, they're using our application. They're actively using the status indicator in the application, and based on that, it's very easily to monitor the progress of the claim handling.
And how long does it take to set up an account? Is training included as well?
The account itself, if the freemium model is being used, so basically for a limited number of claims and without the visibility of all the premium tools we just shared in the presentation, you can just go to the website, you can submit your claim, and your account is being set. So it's basically instantly. When the premium account is being set up, we need to prepare the configuration. Obviously, it can be done within I would say 48 to 72 hours. So three days to prepare all the setups, and you're ready to go.
Some claims are taking too long. Does cargo claims also offer support in that area?
If there is a lack of communication or progress with the claim handling with carriers, we do have a very good relationship with many of the airline carriers out there. So in many of the cases, we step in with communication support. So it's not really that we take over the claim, because we are trying to stay a neutral platform, because otherwise it will get difficult. But we are trying to support that for the communication as well. And if a claim is not being settled, or if the forwarder is not happy with the outcome and doesn't agree, we are able to support in the area of cargo claims recovery as well. But we are working with a partner for that. So we're not doing it ourselves, but we're working with a selection of premium partners, which we have selected, and they can support in this area if needed.
How much would the system cost? Is there a monthly or a fee per user or per claim? How it goes?
The premium model starts usually based on the presentation from 190 euros per month, but we're offering a 50% discount. So it starts at the moment for 95 euros per month for the cargo claims module, including the loss prevention module. And it's based on from there on the number of users. So it starts from, let's say, 100 euros per month. And based on the number of users to be added to the system, we are charging an additional fee.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now we have questions from our members. Now that you're talking about the cost, could you please tell us, does the platform cost include limited users ID?
I could not repeat the question very well. Could not hear the...
Sorry. Does the platform cost includes a limited users ID? For example, if one office can, I don't know, if there are 4 or 5 people at the office or 10, can they all use the same ID? Is it limited per user?
It's a user based ID indeed. Yeah, that is the case. But obviously, if you're sharing your user ID with one of your colleagues, then your colleague can use it as well. Yeah.
And what would we cost for SME forwarder to use your platform as an active user? What would it cost an SME forwarder to use your platform as an active user?
It would start, the setup which we have presented today starts from 100 euros per month.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is about the cost. Okay, thank you. A question, yes, about visibility and follow-ups. TK gets the info automatically, Turkish airline. Is it possible to interface that from the forwarder's ERP? They have a claim model they developed, and it would be great if they will be able to upload directly to this platform. So I guess to your platform, so they don't have to do work twice. So
Yeah.
is it possible to?
Yeah, definitely. We are doing already the same for airlines. Basically, we are completing records, cargo claims records, based on the electronic error bill. So yes, that's possible. We have to look at the available format of data, but if we are able to access that, then we are able to update that information into the cargo claims platform as well. Yeah.
Thank you. Next one, airlines have their own systems because it allows each airline to process claims more efficiently and provide timely response to their customers. What Cargo Hub platform offers is only the ability to submit a claim to an airline. Does the Cargo Hub have any plans to integrate systems with airline for a seamless process, allowing carriers to process claims faster and efficiently within their own systems?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's where the standard format of the claims steps in. Exactly what Qatar Airways has done. They were struggling with the fact that a lot of customers, because we're already serving, I think, more than 30,000 users worldwide using our application. So some of the carriers have noticed that a lot of their clients were moving away from the airline system, but moved to the cargo claim system because, if you are a forwarder and dealing with multiple carriers, then it's much more easier to manage your claims process from one system than going to each individual airline portal. So what Qatar has done, they are using the standard format to interface with their system. And we have since the beginning of this year, or February, I believe, or March, the open API available. So this is definitely something which we could more actively promote to carriers, that if they want to retrieve seamless information from our application to increase the efficiency on their side, then they can use our open API. But it would even be more interesting to get updates from the system, from the airlines back to our platform. So we're also able to provide the actual status updates to the shipper clients using our application from the airline. So yes, this is something definitely on the roadmap. And I think a very important part to support the transparency within the air cargo industry by using system integration, by data sharing. Yeah.
Thank you. And the last question from our members for today: does user need to be IATA certified?
No.
No. Okay. Thank you so much. This is all from me for today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jelena, and the members who made their questions. Thank you, Raoul, of course, for the very interesting presentation of cargo claims and for indicating the benefits for our members. Thank you for all of you watching, and Jelena and Christos. So stay tuned, as NAP On Air will be announcing more digital networking soon. Also, NAP members are invited to join the upcoming IATA Digital Air Cargo Forum, of which NAP is a proud sponsor, and attend 6 great webinars from December 1st till December 10. And I'm sure you have already received the invitation from IATA. We will be sending also. That's it for today. That's all from me. Thank you again for watching.